Hi, welcome back if you've already been here with our collective community, and welcome if you are new. My name is Brini, the anartchemist, and I come to you in this message with a warning. Some of you have one or more people coming towards you to love bomb you. They're going to come in with an expression of regret. They're going to come in with some specific offering or gift. For some of you, this may be flowers. Accompanied with these flowers may be a tangible gift. But I know this because as I was shuffling my hidden truth deck, the I love you card came out and fell on the floor in the reverse. This person does not love you. I don't care if this is an ex, a mother, an old friend, a sibling. This person does not have genuine love for you because they don't know how to have genuine love for you. This is not about blame. This is not about the reasons why. This is about you walking away. There is also one or more person that has a deep obsession with you and they mask it. It goes deeper than you could imagine and it's not safe for you. This is not fear mongering. These are the messages that Spirit entrusted me to deliver. Only take them if they resonate. You would have seen ample signs and confirmations of this with this person. Sometimes your big heart can cloud your judgment. So this is your confirmation about that. Someone has a very forceful, controlling energy about them. I instantly read this as we will be together again. This is not someone who has respected your boundaries. If you've ever requested time or space away from this person, they did not respect it. I'm hearing knocking right now. They could be coming to your door. You came closer than anyone. They feel like you came closer to them than they've ever let anyone before, and that's why they hold such an attachment to you. But this is not a safe person for you, collective community. What are the other messages, Spirit? Interesting. My microphone went out. Okay, I had to switch out my microphone and it went out as soon as I pulled this card. I lost myself for a little while. It was 100% their fault, but they blamed you. So they don't want you to know just how lost in the sauce they became. This is definitely someone who has more than a few screws loose. Steer clear of them. I left when I saw you with someone. I don't even feel like this was them physically seeing you with someone. I feel like they let their imagination run wild, or maybe they had some dreams about you. You know, they're going to come in trying to speak spiritual to you. Oh, I've learned so much, or this is what God showed me, or, you know, we were always meant to be. You and I were too young, in the reverse. See, and it fell right on, I lost myself for a little while. This is someone who is way past a level and age of accountability. They knew exactly what they were doing. It had nothing to do with age. They had the ability to be much more mature and they chose not to be. This is also someone who may be experiencing arrested development. This could be a friend of yours, maybe someone who wants to be more than friends and you weren't feeling them like that. Something to do with that. Wish I could take back my words. They may have said something very disrespectful to you and now they want to take it back because they know it was their fault. This is a very draining person. What are the messages, Spirit? This is someone who, when you're around them, you feel tired, feel like you don't want to do nothing, or they encourage you to do nothing. They could pretend that it's because they want you to rest or because you deserve rest, but really it's because they don't want you at a level of success. And you'll know the difference. And listen to me when I say this. People who genuinely want you to rest will show up with an effort to support that. This is not a person who, for instance, say you have someone you dealt with, right? And this man is like, oh, baby, I just want you to live a soft life. You don't got to worry about nothing. But they're not doing anything to provide a life for you where you don't have to worry about anything. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? This is someone who will say that just so that you get comfortable enough for them to leave you with nothing. They want to see you down and out. They want to see you struggle. They want you to let your guard down while they plant seeds of doubt and fear and scarcity into your mind, heart, and spirit. This is also someone who's very lustful, someone who put a lot of pressure on you sexually, someone who seemed like they could just go for it day in and day out, and you were always left feeling confused, frustrated, or in pain. Last card. You wondered why you felt so guarded around them. You wondered why at the end of these intimate moments you felt violated, even though maybe nothing physical happened that would paint a very clear picture to you that you were being misused and abused. Past trauma, building up walls, defensive, blocked heart chakra. They could have convinced you that you were defensive, or, oh, you're just trying to chase me off. I'm not going to let you. I know what you need. I'm here for you. Most definitely a snake in your grass. I'm not getting the usual symbolic energy I get when I see a snake of transformation and change and protection. I am getting someone that's sneaky and trifling. Someone watching you or talking to you from fake profiles, plotting on you, watching your social media, possibly biting off of you in your social media. You may have been confused about this person for a while, but I do feel like eventually you let go, because they wouldn't be trying to show up so strongly if you hadn't. Yeah, feeling lost, feeling invisible, feeling a void inside, wanting to run away. This was all energy that they projected onto you. You are a very strong individual, collective community. And the only ways in which people can manipulate and control you is if they get you into a space where you become dependent upon them and you somehow start believing that they have something to offer you that they can't live without. You either did not, or you are being guided by this message to not allow this to happen. Regrets, because you will regret it. Blamable, being distant, guilty, feeling ashamed. You could be feeling these ways for even dealing with them in the first place, but Spirit is calling you to just remember you're here to learn. Okay? You can never take a loss. You just learned a lesson. Be grateful for the ways in which you came out unscathed, because this person is very loose, very nasty, very careless. And if you came out clean, you know what I'm talking about. Be grateful. We have secrets here, exposure, being judged, hiding the truth. You could have felt like you needed to keep your wins from this person, keep what you had going on from this person. And they didn't like that. They always encourage you to tell them everything. I'm a safe space for you. You can talk to me about anything. I'm here for you. I'll just listen if you need me to. I'll never judge you. But then in the same breath, almost, they would just up and leave you. You could have plans with this person. They would drop off the face of the earth. They could say they call you back and then you don't hear from them for 2 days. You decided to go no contact with this person, or Spirit is confirming to you to go no contact. And if you have gone no contact, when they come in with this offer or this gift, reject it. Accepting anything from this person is going to signal to them and the universe that you're okay with them being in your energy and in your presence. I know one thing though, your spirit guides, your ancestors they're signaling to this person that your energy is not a safe space for them. They're not safe lurking around and sneaking around in your energy. They've been warned and they don't care. They are so fueled by this obsession, because they actually do see you as some sort of star. They actually have idealized you in some sort of sense. They had some sort of parasocial relationship with you before you even got involved. You could have just felt for this person, or they could have come around and just really laid it on thick. I've loved you, since forever, or I've always had my eyes on you. And, every human being has an ego, and so do you. So it could have stroked the right parts of yourself that made you feel like, really? Okay, I like that. I deserve that. And the thing about someone who has a high sense of self-worth and confidence, love bombing can be difficult to identify, because you're like, of course you love me. Of course you want to give me offerings. It's what I deserve. But the motive and the intention always matters, collective community. The energy behind it matters. If this person has ever given you anything, you may need to throw it away, regardless of what it is, regardless of how much you love it, regardless of how useful. You may need to toss it in the trash, because I do feel a sense of boundlessness from this person, meaning they don't care about limits and lines and boundaries. They will cross them with no regret. This is not them in regret. They'll act like it, but they don't regret a thing. They feel like no matter what, you are theirs and you will be together, and they are willing to go to some sort of extreme length to accomplish this. Remember, it was their fault and they blamed you. That's significant for someone. You're going to be thinking about some specific situation where they did something to you and they blamed you, and then they probably came back groveling and begging. Well, that was my bad. I'm sorry. I just heard they're a criminal. And then I started hearing smooth criminal. This person could be into all sorts of things you don't know about, collective community. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. We're going to clear the board, clear the energy, and get into what Spirit wants you to know about a love that is aligned for you. Because I did get, while shuffling the decks, that it is 100% worth it to wait for your soulmate. Whether you're healing or they're healing, or you haven't met them yet. Look, I'm so attracted to you. Starting to understand our connection. You speak to me through music. See, the energy is completely different now. This is someone who always felt like you were a vital piece to what they're creating. This is someone you want to share your good news with. This is someone who they want to share their good news with you. There's no limits and bounds to this relationship, in the sense of the places you could go, the things that you could do, the love that you could share. This person, may very well be jealous over you, but it's in the sense that they don't want to lose you. And if they had to allow you to fly free, they would, because no matter how much the little boy or little girl in them could get mad over you or feel like, that's mine, they would never ever act that out, because they have more respect for you than that. So let's see. Spirit, what are the messages? Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. You know what? No, my discernment is And keep in mind, like, the person we just finished speaking on has a very strong energy, okay? There are people who are spiritually skilled who are not of the light, if you would say, who are not well-meaning. And I'm going to put this back and reshuffle the deck, because I don't like how she's leaning away from him right now. I don't like how we just finished talking about someone begging and pleading and gaslighting and love bombing, and here we have give your relationship a chance. Whatever this offer is, or this apology is, could happen very soon. But that free yourself sticking out of the deck with romantic feelings tells me that no matter how much you felt for this person, no matter what you experienced together, because you had so-called good times. You went out, you laughed, you spent quality time, you got to know them, could have even met their family. You went deep, but you need to let it go. Spirit, I'm asking you to clear this past energies. Spirit, I ask you to clear the past energies from this message from here on out. May the only energies that come through this deck be those of alignment and authenticity. May the energy be future oriented. Protect myself and my collective community from the energies we just discussed. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see for you, collective community. What's up? What's going on? Past life relationship. This is someone you haven't been with fully in this lifetime yet. So that's how you'll know. You have known each other before. We have flirt on the bottom of the deck. This is someone you can be very lighthearted with. I'm not talking about the person that you were trauma bonding with on the first date. I'm talking about someone where you could laugh and just be children with. Sit and watch some silly show or some silly movie, or, laugh at each other when you have something on your face. See, now it's coming back out in a different energy with playfulness on the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Give this a chance. I feel like collective community, you're so used to love feeling heavy and burdensome and serious. Past people could have been like, oh, I want to grow old with you. I want to marry you. I want this now. And that's not the type of time you're on. That's not your heart, collective community. You need freedom. You need play. You need the opportunities to continue growing into yourself. And you're about to be blessed with someone who allows you to do that without trying to control you. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and it fell on give your relationship a chance. I feel like the deception is that this person is like your past partners. Heart to heart conversations on the bottom of the deck. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Express to your new person, listen, I've been through a lot, okay? I've seen this already. How do I know that this is different, or this is what I need to see? Or be open and honest, be transparent, because that's the only way that this will prosper. What else about an aligned and authentic connection for the collective community? Playfulness comes out of the deck. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Exactly. You are not supposed to feel heavy and bogged down by love, collective community. You may need to read the post that I put up on our community board where it had that scene from Good Will Hunting. Yeah, release your ex on the bottom of the deck. The time has come to clear your energy. You may need to actually start clearing your energy, your mind, your heart, your home, your spaces, your devices, your social media. Delete them pictures, delete them messages. Let it go. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love now. Don't let these past people rob you of this, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Don't let these past people rob you of this. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Lots of heavy parental healing for us recently. And of course, these messages are timeless, just like healing can be. But you have to understand that your past relationships came about the way that they did because you were actively healing out parental wounds through them. You don't have to do that anymore. Someone aligned for you is not there to parent you. Yeah, forgiving and learning with that, back to back. Forgiving doesn't mean reconnection. Some of you are forgiving your parents and you'll never speak to them again. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Stay optimistic about your love life on the bottom of the deck. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And this card sticking out says romantic gesture. Look at how she's holding out her flowers. Whether male or female, man or woman, I feel like some of you are being guided to make the gesture. You don't have to fear that it will be rejected. You don't have to fear that it won't work out. Because the more that you do, the more you'll be correct. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. It's mutual. You both feel it. It's just one of you may be a bit more forthcoming about it. One or two more, Spirit. Yeah, flirt. Just be lighthearted. Be flirty. Be like, listen, I'm feeling you. Woo. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you have children, and that's why it's so important for this to be lighthearted. It's like you're each other's escape, but not in a codependent, enmeshment kind of way. In a sense that you're able to be free with someone where the rest of your life is discipline and focus and attentiveness and giving your all to someone outside of yourself. It's not like that with this person. Last card. Be flirty. It's okay. This could be the one. And I saw that while shuffling the first time. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So these two cards here tell me that you may have already been someone involved with this person, but it was never what you would call a relationship. It never got past the beginning stages. This is not someone that you've already been through hell and back with. Worth waiting for. What I say, divine timing is at work in your love life. Trust the timing, keep it lighthearted, trust yourself. Congratulate yourself on the healing you have done. Congratulate yourself on walking away from that which does not serve you anymore. Let it go and allow this to play out the way that it needs to. Keep it light, keep it fun, keep it silly, and keep working on the things that you know you need to work on in order for anything to last in your life, whether it be love, work, passion projects, being a good parent to your children. It all matters. So continue to do your healing work, but don't deny yourself fun and enjoyment. That energy has been coming out a lot recently about allowing yourself to feel joy and pleasure. Just do it safely, and you're good as gold, man. Okay? I'm going to plant this here. I am genuinely always wishing everyone well in accordance with their highest good. Y'all are going to be very touchy, very feely. I feel like recently I've been touching my cards a lot. I just feel like y'all, and you're safe to do it. Do your best to not think of the past when you're with this person. Be in the present. If this new person has not shown you any active, signs or inclinations that they are reminiscent of the past, then do not present those things yourself. Because that is fear. That is imagination. You are conjuring up the repetition of these cycles. Just allow it to be what it is, and then allow the divine to refine it. Mercury retrograde, some of these things and people could be coming back. You're going to need to discern who needs to stay where they came from and who the divine is boomeranging back to you so that you can try again. Okay? Never shoot the messenger, because my ancestors will take care of you. Until next time in divine time, peace.